Hello everyone, in this new tutorial we are going to learn boy flowers. First prerequisite is going to be able to do the extensions on both sides with two boy. Forward and backward. As well as opposite direction. To make the first tries of the following exercise easier, you can loop the rope around your hand, that way the boy are shorter. First, we're going to explain the notion of inspin and antispin. Inspin means that if the boy is rotating in one direction, here clockwise, my arm will also rotate clockwise. If the boy were to rotate anti-clockwise, I would also rotate my arm anti-clockwise. Now, if my boy is rotating clockwise and my arm anti-clockwise, it is an antispin. And the contrary works as well. If my boy were to be spinning anti-clockwise and my arm clockwise, it would also be an antispin. Now let's see a few patterns of inspin flowers. Starting with a wrist spin on our native side and then going in and out with an extension, we have what we will call a one-petal inspin flower. Then if I add a second petal on the non-native side, I will have a two-petal inspin flowers. And then I can add a third and a fourth one above and under to have a four-petal inspin flower. Now for the antispin flowers, we're going to imagine dots. One at the bottom, then one on the non-native side, then above the head and back to the original point. With anti-spin flowers, the hand path is a square, whereas with in-spin flowers, the hand path was a circle. Now we can work on the two flowers we saw, in-spin and anti-spin, but facing in wheel plane. Now let's get into in-spin two-boy flowers. Starting from forward extensions, I can draw a petal in front and behind me with each boy in order to make a two-petal flower. Then we can add two more petals on the top and the bottom in order to have the forward four-petal flower. And of course, those flowers are possible in backward direction, starting with backward extension and adding the petal, two petal, and four petal. Now for some more difficult flowers in anti-spin with two boy, we're going to go for the four petal anti-spin we saw earlier with one boy, but we're going to do it in wheel plane with two boy. And here the difficulty is to understand the timing in which I'm going to start the second boy. I only start moving the other boy once the first boy is at the top. With all flowers in wheel plane, it is very important to put the emphasis on the chest movement. My shoulders are going all the way back on each side. Then you can of course do the same flower in backward direction. With some time you'll even be able to smoothly turn into it from forward to backward. Last but not least, opposite direction flowers. The same flowers that we practiced, we can do them both forward and backwards. Here, for example, two petal in-spin, and four petal in-spin. Antispin opposite works the same. My right hand is doing a forward 4-petal antispin, whilst my left hand is doing a backward 4-petal antispin. Here, notice that we are using the same time my hands are moving together. Don't try to do split time opposites, it is very painful. Thank you for watching and see you in the next tutorial.